Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. This is quite interesting. It looks like we've got a WrestleMania themed sort of like vibe right there with the sign. But welcome to WrestleMania here from the vault. WWE vault, pretty much. I don't remember what the exact name is. I don't remember the exact name, but I'm pretty sure it's like the vault or something like that. But yeah, we got a backstage fight for... Okay, well that just happened. So we have WrestleMania on our hands. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, but we got 4 total matches to watch. We got this matchup right here, which is the tag team backstage brawl match. And we've got Roxanne Perez representing our team with Wendy Choo against Sensational Sherri and Charlotte Flair. So that is happening. And Roxanne's in the back. We're primarily focusing on, or no, Roxanne's right there. I was like, wait a second here. Is Roxanne in the front? Is she in the back? Like, where'd she go? No, Roxanne's going up against Charlotte right here. Wendy's going for Sensational Sherri. But, yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Make sure to grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage, get comfy and cozy. And, yeah, we're jumping right into MyGM goodness. So again, I don't know how many parts this is going to be. I'm in the pre-recorded era, if you will. My goal was to get, like, Season 1 done before, like, just, you know, somewhere in November, I think, and I think that's reasonable. So yeah, I think this should be maybe 2 parts. I don't know. Mostly because, again, we got 4 matches to tackle, and then we got to see how we did at the end. We got to see how we do at the end of the season, and probably tackle the draft. I think that's pretty reasonable, so probably at least 2 total parts, right? Presumably. Because we've got both of our little matches to get to, and then we got the main event, which is another cross-branded match. And again, the winners of the cross-branded matches, they get, like, rewards and, like, the power cards and stuff like that, so that is where we are at. Oh, it's okay, Roxanne. You tried your best. Oh no, I spilled some of my sparkling water. Not a lot, but it always stinks when you, like, just spill a little bit of your drink. Just like, oh, come on. I have a feeling this is not going to be a very long match at all, to be honest. Like, I don't know if it's elimination style or whoever gets knocked out first. Oh, okay, well that escalated quickly. So I don't remember 100% how this works. Yeah, it's like actual Fallout now, which is great. Like, not Fallout, as in like Fallout, the video game, but Fallout, as in fall outside. Oh, okay, well that was quick. Alright, well that happened. Alrighty, well, Charlotte's injured. We had a 4-star match. Right around 4 minutes of recording time! It might not be 4 minutes when it's edited, but nonetheless, impeccable timing. So, I say let's just get right to the next match, people. Let's get to it. Here we go.
The contest is a Gauntlet match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall or submission. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner!
And it is for the Women's United States Championship. So that's happening too. So, yeah, we got a lot going into this matchup here. I think they're going to do the intros, I think, right? Presumably. I'm like, waiting.
And from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green.
But, yeah, so we've got ourselves an interesting situation on our hands where basically everybody, well, at least the 3 #1 contenders, they've been involved with the tag team title scene. Natalya, she's just been on a roll, to be honest, as our Women's United States Champion. And that's kind of how we got to this point here, and I think Piper wanted to go up against Natalya or be on the card in some shape or form. I don't remember exactly what it was, but we had a promise for Piper, I think, and that's how we got to this point here. And of course, the Gauntlet match, we're going to start out with 2, and then it's going to go, well, you know, until one person remains, and they have the Women's United States Championship as a result. So, this might cover this episode, I don't know, probably not.
From San Fernando, Chile,
I just get the vibe that, like, we're gonna have this match and then the next match on this episode, and then we'll probably have, like, the main event in the next episode and, like, the season finale wrap up, and then we do the draft. That way we can start over full and fresh for season 2 coming up soon. So, I don't know how many episodes I'm going to film here, but I wanted to at least get the WrestleMania / season 1 finale filmed. I've just been pre-recording a whole bunch of videos because I have so much other stuff that I want to work on, and I know that the gaming videos, well, y'all enjoy them, and so that's what we're doing. Here we go, here we go, here we go! Of course, got the Women's United States Championship on the line. Natalya is our Women's United States Champion as well. Here we go, here we go. No, I think I'm fine. I just, like, took a look at Instagram for a second. It's like, learn how Meta will use your info in new ways to personalize your experiences. I thought I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, we got Chelsea and Stephanie kicking things off here. Again, this will sort of take a little bit of time because we did more of a regular Gauntlet match this time. I'm really enjoying the Gauntlet matches in this game. Mostly for, like, you know, when we go to record these videos and stuff. Because, I don't know, they're just fun to watch for me. I think the next big move for MyGM, we need to have, like, Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, and, like, that kind of stuff included for next year. I don't know if it'll be a thing, but it needs to be a thing. Because, like, think about it, right? Like, they get to pick their champion or which show or which title they want to go after. I think that makes sense. So, yeah, it'll be good to get some little matches here and there, get some extra time in on this episode, and we get to catch up a little bit. I've been editing my little butt off, and, yeah, I mean, by this point, you've probably seen some, like, little bits here and there, just of, like, extra content where we can. I'm really just trying to, like, kind of just, like, incorporate just, like, kind of that end-of-the-year type of content. I think, like, our little compilations, some shorts that we might not have gotten uploaded, like, that kind of stuff. So, like, that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway, as we're heading into the end of the year. So I'm basically pre-recording my little butt off through November into December. I'm scaling back, perhaps, I think, on the Smackdown reactions just for December to take a little bit of a break. We'll probably go through it through Survivor Series, so unless of, like, something crazy happens, like, we'll take the break in December. But we'll see. My brain just short-circuited there. I'm still going to be doing the Monday Night Raw reactions. I was just, like, sitting here and I'm like, okay, well, where are all the holidays at? And a lot of them, like, are, I think, on Thursday or Friday, something like that. Yeah, because Thanksgiving's a Thursday. Like, that's the case every year. But I was taking a look at December, and outside of, like, John Cena's final match, we don't really have much of anything going on in terms of, like, reactions that month. And the day after Christmas is on the 26th, which is a Friday. So I'm, like, taking a look at the calendar here. Let me see here. Let me see here. I'm triple checking this because I'm a paranoid being. Yeah, they're just doing like live events, so I'm assuming that like Smackdown is presumably pre-taped that week. I could be totally wrong, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. And then, yeah, the Friday night, like, before Survivor Series, like, that would presumably be in San Diego, but, again, I'm assuming that one might be pre-taped, but I could be totally wrong, too. Again, like, we don't know, right? Or at least I don't know, anyway. But, yeah, again, we don't know what's going to be taped ahead of time, which ones aren't going to be pre-taped. And then January gets a little bit weird, because I think that's when they're doing a lot of the international shows. So we're going to have to get a little creative with, like, trying to figure out that schedule. And, yeah, I'll probably, like, let me see here. When would those episodes be? I'm, like, planning out my calendar with you guys again. Oh, my Lord. Okay, hang on here. Because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if they're... I'm pretty sure it's, like, the European tour, right? In, like, January or something. Yep-per-doodles. That would be correct. So, with that said, we'll probably just, like, still cover those little reaction videos. It's just gonna be, like, you know, but when I get off of work. So, there's that. Oh no, we'll be around for the MLK Day one. So, we'll make it for that one for sure pretty live. So, yeah, when it comes to January, that one's just going to be really funky and weird. But, like, not the worst situation because, like, usually when it comes to the European tour shows that they've been doing, I've been able to just get to it, like, right after work because of the timing and everything, right? So, like, if the show starts, say, at, like, 8 o'clock Germany time, although, how many times... hang on here. How many time zones does Germany have? Okay, one time zone. Okay. There we go. Okay, so... I'm, like, trying to do some, like, typing here. Trying to do some typing. So Germany's 6 hours ahead of where I'm at here at Eastern Standard Time. So, like, if they start Monday Night Raw at, say, like, 8 o'clock their time, it's going to be, like, 2 o'clock my time. And so, by the time I get to it, like, basically my work day is done, like, right around 5 o'clock. For the most part. And so I'm like, okay, cool. When I say for the most part, there might be an occasional day where it's until 6, but, like, for the most part, it's until 5 o'clock. Like, most days it's until 9. So, like, basically with the European tour stuff is that we'll get to it when we get to it and avoid the spoilers as much as humanly possible. Chelsea Green is eliminated. And, yeah, it'll be kind of good, though, because that way we can just do it, like, right after work and just focus on the edits and stuff. So that'll be good. And something else that I try to do, too, is that, like, I'll just try to edit as I go along. So I'll kind of let, like, the little video packages play and all that stuff. What I normally do. What I try to normally do. So, yeah, January's gonna be a little, it's gonna be a little funky, a little weird, but, yeah, again, like, it shouldn't be too bad because, like, that Friday is, like, the day after New Year's Day for the first one in January, I think, so not too bad. And then, yeah, I have the 19th off for MLK Day, so... So we'll be live, and, you know, we'll hopefully have that one up by the end of the day. It's going to be like 10 degrees here, pretty much, so... We need updated crowd for that one for next year, too, by the way. But, yeah, I don't know what we're going to cover 1,000%, but I think that's probably the move. I think, like, just taking December off of the Smackdown reactions is probably going to be a good move. Because, again, like, with Christmas and New Year's Eve, like, New Year's and Christmas days on, like, Thursdays, I have a feeling, I think those might be pre-taped episodes on those Fridays for, like, you know, the day after the holiday and stuff. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm currently getting, but I could be totally wrong. I love how I'm like pre-planning all this, and it's like I'm probably gonna forget. But yeah, I think that's the move, because like January is just gonna be a weird month, and then we have like Royal Rumble, which that's gonna also be like during the daytime. That's gonna be weird because we're so used to it's gonna be weird for me, especially because I wasn't actually here on the couch this year for Royal Rumble because we were there. Wow, I'm just now realizing this, because that'll be our first Royal Rumble reaction video in like a minute, because we were actually at Royal Rumble in Indianapolis this year. If you get a chance to go to Royal Rumble, do it, because it's just a good time.
The next fall will win the match.
And the title. All right, Natalya. We've got Stephanie Vaquer or Natalya. Who will walk out with the gold? But yeah, I was like thinking it through, and I'm like, wow, we're gonna have such a weird reaction schedule. And then it's like, well, Christina, your gaming content, you're having a good time with this again, and I am. I think it's because I'm like bulk recording these episodes. Like, I'm really only filming a handful of times a month, which is kind of nice. And I'm getting like, when I sit down to record, I'm getting at least 2 to 3 videos kind of cranked out at any given point, which is nice. And I'm trying to sprinkle them in throughout the month too. So again, I'm trying to get ahead for like November, a little bit into December, just so that way I can kind of free up some bandwidth to tackle some more shorts content, some more compilation content. So that'll be fun. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! 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 Right against the steel steps. Oh boy. But yeah, so far the only show that I think we're going to next year is going to be SummerSlam. Unless if something crazy happens nearby, again, like with Indianapolis this year. Yeah, like, I was gonna maybe try to go to WrestlePalooza, but, like, 1, my mom was coming into town, and 2, they gave, like, a 1-month notice on that one. I'm like, you can't do that nonsense. You just can't. And they had the nerve to do Cincinnati and Smackdown, like, 2 weeks later. I'm like, you could have done the Smackdown before in Cincinnati. Would have been, like, a 2-hour trip for everybody. Selfishly. For me. Really for everyone, but no, like we probably had to pick one or the other, and it was just also a big football weekend here, so it was like, okay, yep, and like 85 degrees, but we addressed all this in all of our little videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm like, can you give me like at least a 2-month notice? That would be great. Because, like, a 1-month notice, like, people like us regular, everyday people, we got to save up for these things. Now, if you're local, it's really a matter of, like, maybe some food, merch if you want. But, like, it's mostly just going to be tickets and, like, parking and gas, right? Unless if you do, like, a Lyft or Uber or you take the bus, right? Alrighty, well, Natalya picked up the win. Stephanie Vaquer had a really strong showing, though, in this match, eliminating both Piper and Chelsea. I swear, her and Dom have been holding down the fort on this show. But, yeah, we got Natalya picking up the huge win here in the Gauntlet match here at WrestleMania. And, yeah, I like how they did the WrestleMania 40 arena. I really, really do. And we'll have to see what happens moving forward. We still got one more matchup on our hands. We got 4.5 stars. Natalya and Piper. Their feud is continuing to blossom. And we've got Dom versus Punk for the world title. Walk out with the gold in the Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Well, we're about to find out.
The following champion versus champion contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. And it's for the Undisputed WWE Championship.
Here we go, here we go. We've got good old dirty Dominik Mysterio versus CM Punk. This should be interesting. Of course, we had Dom versus Punk, and Dom pulled out the win, retaining the United States Championship in the last episode and that sort of thing. So it'll be interesting now with Punk's title on the line. At least I think it was the last episode. It's like, Christina, you just edited this video the other day. Yep, there we go. Okay, yep, there we go. I needed to triple check here. We make sure that our information's, you know, at least kind of accurate at least. Right. But no, we really do. I always try to make sure that I'm like triple checking stuff where I can. And as much as I can, really, so there's that. And I think it's just like, what is happening here? Because sometimes, like, you go and record things, and it's like, you go back, like, maybe a week later, and it's like, oh my god, what happened here? Like, I hope I got the information right. Oh my lord. But yeah, so far, depending on how long this match goes, we'll have to see, but we could squeeze in the last match. But if not, that's okay. Listen, as long as I got my finale all filmed and everything, I'm golden. I still think we're gonna keep Dom. We need to keep Dom for next season. That I don't think there's any question about it. We got CM Punk making his way down to the ring here too. Let's do it. That's right. I'm with that person. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we still have one more match left to go. I'm trying to remember what the match stipulation was offhand. Oh man. Okay, the sound just went really quiet there for a second. Okay, I need to pull this back up. Alrighty, let me see here. We gotta set up WrestleMania. Okay, yep. Yeah, because I went through this with y'all at the very end of the episode last time, just to kind of fill in some time, to be honest. Let me see what we got here. Okay, come on. Where do we go? I'm like waiting to see which match is next. Oh my goodness. Because I know we have AJ Styles in the crossbranded main event match, but I'm like trying to remember like what the match actually is.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio. And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, CM Punk.
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, it's a men's fatal 4-way TLC match. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, God, we're going to be here for a minute. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. Dominik Mysterio challenging CM Punk for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. This could get a little interesting, friends. It is almost dark outside now. It's like 7 o'clock. Like, I can see a little bit of sun going down still, but Oh yeah, like by the time that this will be uploaded, I don't know when this will be uploaded, but like I know we're approaching that daylight savings time again. I love getting an extra hour of sleep, but then it's like, okay, but it gets dark really early. And it's really sad. It's like by the time I'm done with work around 5 o'clock, I'm like, dude, it's like almost dark out, if not dark. Oh, huge move right there from Punk to Dom. Oh, no. Everything's fine. But I hope everyone's having a lovely day so far. Yeah, we're just kind of at the end of season 1, which is crazy to me because it's like, I know we've had like little breaks and stuff like that, but I'm so proud of myself for like pushing through season 1. Oh my god, it was kind of like, I feel like we're finally into a groove now again, which is nice, and then just like, I'm going to be taking all these little breaks in November, but I think that's healthy, right? Because it's like, we all have to have little things to look forward to and all that good stuff, and yeah, like, I know here in Cincinnati, this is such a small thing, but it's very exciting at the same time. Like, we're getting a new ice rink. Because the convention center is going to be opened up in January, so that's exciting. And there's, like, a brand new park that's going right by it. And the park's going to be done, like, in November with, like, a new ice rink and stuff, which is really cool. Maybe we'll do a little short or something, like just going ice skating or something. Believe it or not, I can ice skate. Oh, my God! Just, like, took down the prime bottle. Oh, that was iconic. Here I am yapping about ice skating, and then there goes Punk just crashing into the prime bottle. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, my God. But no, I had, like, some funny ideas for compilations, like, maybe just, like, logical crash outs, or, funny moments, like, silly stuff like that. I was gonna go through, My Rise a little bit, at least, like, through, yeah, I was gonna go through the My Rise series just to find the funny bits, like, stuff that we just, like, cracked up over. Because there were some funny moments. And listen, it's not as much for me to sift through either, which isn't bad. Because I gotta listen to my own voice. Love that. But yeah, I've also been working on the YouTubies a little bit too. In the meantime, just, you know, editing playlists and like all that kind of good stuff. So like, I'm sure you may or may not have seen it, but like we've been updating like the descriptions and titles of our different playlists. And just really fine-tuning and consolidating things. Like, there's going to be older content on there, sure, but, like, you know, we're really just consolidating the playlists at this point. I still like the Christina Goes to Wrestling stuff, and then there's just separate vlogs for, like, non-wrestling stuff, but I still include the wrestling stuff in there because it's a vlog. Oh! But yeah, wrestling show-wise, I don't know what will actually be... Well, I mean, anytime that WWE comes to Cincinnati, we go to it. Like, there's no other way around it. And a 2 count, and Punk kicks out. Again, this falls count anywhere. First one to win by pinfall or submission, in or outside the ring, will pick up the win. Okay, Dom. Okay. I think Dom might actually have this. If Dom wins this thing. Oh, Punk kicked out. Yeah, so I don't know. That's a me thing, though. Otherwise, for the most part, the bulk of our wrestling shenanigans will be probably in the summertime, probably next year when we go for SummerSlam. And, like, the kind of nice thing is that, like, Minneapolis is, like, in Central Time Zone. So, like, probably if they have an early start time like they did this year, right? Like, it'll be an early show, presumably, because I think they started at, like, 6 o'clock in Jersey this year, right? So, like, that would have been 5 o'clock Central Time. So if they start at 5 o'clock Central Time, you know, you're going to be done by, like, 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock. Like, you can still grab a bite to eat after, like, maybe grab a drink, or, like, go to another show. And it's like, oh, this isn't bad. It's only, like, 9 o'clock. You know, whatever it is. So, I don't know. I'm excited, though. I'm trying to, like, just mentally just prepare myself for a different time zone, because I've never been to a different time zone before. I've basically been, like, in the Midwest, the Mid-Atlantic region, in Florida, and I think that's it. Oh, that was close right there. I have to update my little map that I have in the background of my videos, now that I'm thinking about it. So I might do that once I'm done filming. I think it's safe to say we'll have the TLC match in the next episode. And then we'll do the draft, and then we'll be set for Season 2. I think that's probably reasonable. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll do a separate video for the draft in, like, the first week at least? I don't know. Oh. All the chops. Oh. We got a fight forever situation on our hands. Here we go. Here we go. Hockey fight. Hockey fight. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, there goes Dom. If Dom wins like this. Oh my god, if Dom wins like this. Oh, Punk kicked out. Oh my god. This is incredible. Now, I gotta save that, we gotta save, the TLC match for the next episode. This is gonna have to be a two-parter. Oh my god, Punk's went through so much in this match. And Dom tapped out. I don't care. We're keeping Dom for the next season.
Here is your winner.
We need to keep Dom.
Still the undisputed WWE champion, CM Punk.
Oh my god. I think CM Punk, I don't think he's really, like, lost that title all that much either, so he might... I want to keep half our roster, that's the problem. I don't know how many people will be able to hold on to, like, once we get past WrestleMania, but what a match. Oh my goodness, friends. We got a 4.5-star classic. Really, it should have been 5, in my humble opinion anyway. But we are actually going to end things out over here for part 1 of the WrestleMania finale, if you will, for Season 1. Next episode, we're going to tackle the TLC match. We might get to the draft. I don't know. But nonetheless, we will be picking up with the TLC match. We got AJ Styles representing the show, so I think we're in good hands for that. I think, hopefully. But on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button so you get notifications around here, that sort of thing. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in, and I will see you all in the next one.